Prime Minister Narendra Modi has launched a scathing attack on Trinamool Congress-ruled West Bengal government over the alleged atrocities against the women in Sandeshkhali. The Prime Minister is on a two-day visit to West Bengal. He has said that the entire country is reeling with anger over this issue. He has addressed a rally at Arambagh in Hooghly, and Prime Minister has said that Sandeshkhali incidents are a matter of shame for the country. And for nearly 2 months, the prime accused were not arrested. This after the pressure from the Calcutta High Court that an arrest was made. Let's start this conversation. Joining me on the telecast, quickly getting in Mohammad Tausifur Rahman. He is the TMC spokesperson. Mohammad Tausifur, quickly a response from you about how is it that the political landscape of West Bengal is, and how is the TMC and Mamata Banerjee going to dredge it?
I mean, you see, everything needs to take its own course. I mean, you can't intervene in few places. And this whole agenda of 55 days and the world is watching. Well, the world was watching since a long time. I mean, if you talk about Bilkis Bano, Hathras, Unnao, Manipur, yes, of course, India has watched everything, and India knows what has happened in Sandeshkhali, what has happened in Hathras, what has happened in Unnao, Manipur. Everyone knows. But the agenda is very clear. Sheikh Shah Jahan is behind the bars. The investigation has started. The law will take its own course. Everything will be on time and things will be on there. But the major issue, what you are asking me, even I want to ask, हर चोट का जवाब वोट से देना है. So it is simple and clear. The people of Bengal, the people of India wanted to know this, whether they are concerned about the people of Sandeshkhali or the Honorable Prime Minister is only concerned about vote. Because he said clearly, हर चोट का जवाब वोट से देना है. Fair enough, Modi ji. But what about Bilkis Bano? I repeat, what about Hathras, Unnao, Manipur? Will the PM not clarify his stand on these? Will he not question his own IT cell chief as to why he inducted rapists accused in 2020 through IT, BHU, gang rape?
Okay, but Tausifur also, the allegation by the BJP over here being that the TMC and the West Bengal police have only acted after pressure that has been mounted by the Calcutta High Court. Calcutta High Court, in fact, went on to say that the CBI and the NIA are also free to involve themselves in the probe to arrest Shah Jahan Sheikh. And after that, it was the police of West Bengal that got into action and the arrest was made.
Definitely, you have a point. Why CBI now? Because I understand. Because the national agencies has become a laughing stock. Because they created the whole fuss in Sandeshkhali. I am not defending anyone right now, because Sheikh Shah has been.
But didn't the order for the CBI to get involved come from the Calcutta High Court?
It is absolutely fine. It is fair. I mean, whatever the court says, no one is above the law. But I'll tell you a short summon which is there, and it's called fact. During an ED arrest, ED officials were hurt in an attack. Everyone knows that. The ED deputy director filed a complaint in Najat police station on the matter, and investigation began. With whom? With Sheikh Shah Jahan. When 60 days, 55 days back, when this sexual and rape attempts were not being made, or whatever, this came in front of you and in front of us. Later, they requested the court to put a stay on the investigation, and it was granted. So the request came from ED. I understand since then also Sheikh Shah was absconding, but the request came from the ED that the investigation has to stop, and the court granted. Now the court intervened in last 4 days. Okay, they said you have to take strict action and Sheikh Jahan needs to get behind the bars. Within 48 hours, the state machineries did their job and Sheikh Shah Jahan is behind the bars. I mean, why there is some kind of biasness with Bengal and with the people of Bengal? Why does these people want to portray that each and every people in Bengal is like a gunda, mafia and rapist? It's not true, and it is very sad.
Okay.
End of the day, it's all about
Fair enough. Let me also get in Bhaskar Ghosh also. He is the BJP leader. Bhaskar, quickly a response from you, particularly with what Tausifur has said. And I also want to add in that in various other states where the opposition is ruling the states, whether it was about Bihar up until very recently, or we take a look at Uttar Pradesh, where are a number of political leaders from the Samajwadi Party or the Congress who have decided to quit their parties and join the BJP. In Assam also, there is the Congress working president who just recently decided to join BJP from the Congress. And there have been several other instances in Andhra Pradesh, in other parts of the country, that have seen a jump of these leaders, big and small, joining hands with the BJP. In a situation such as this, do you think the BJP has not been able to make a dent in West Bengal? Because so far there is not one TMC leader who has decided to join the BJP.
We have to recast our entire outlooks and entire evaluation process regarding BJP in West Bengal. I will answer you in two parts. Number one, these all people from different parts of India, from different regional and the national parties coming to BJP for what? Because they have understood and they have felt that the Prime Minister Modi has given a buzzword, Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Vishwas and Sabka Prayas. Now they've understood the prayas of the so-called Indie Alliance, nexus, rather I will call a nexus, is just a reverse. The reverse is that everyone's effort is to dislodge this country from a democratic process, from a path of development, from the path of the religious sanctity of this country. And that is why all of them, or most of them, from heavyweight to middleweight to low weight, everyone, they are joining the path laid down by our honorable Prime Minister, and they are joining BJP. Now, as far the BJP in West Bengal is concerned, see, in the last election, 2019, the whole world knows the BJP in West Bengal has a quantum jump from 10% to 38.4, roughly 39%. And we managed to get, we are blessed to get, not managed, we're blessed to get 18 MP seats. And marginally, we lost to 4 to 5 seats, we have marginally lost. So otherwise, our target was 25. Now, this quantum jump has not come because of the Mamata Banerjee's dole as she is giving for Lucky Bhandar and all. This quantum jump has not come because of I think the atrocities, because of the atrocities of the TMC on the BJP leaders and the workers. It has come because the people of Bengal, after 75 years, has understood that Bengal has slipped from the third position to last but one position in terms of everything.
Okay, you're saying that there is no development in West Bengal, everything. People are being ostracized, there are sexual harassment cases, there is no welfare in West Bengal. But my moot point over here, is the BJP going to be able to convert the voters who have been traditionally voting for TMC and Mamata Banerjee into their fold? And my only concern being, as there have been a lot of developments where a lot of leaders, like I said, from the opposition parties who have joined BJP, such a phenomenon is not witnessed in West Bengal. So how confident are you to be able to snatch the number of seats from Trinamool Congress to be able to gain a large foothold?
I think you're right. Recently, one of the MLA in North Bengal has joined BJP from TMC. He was in BJP, he went to TMC and have seen the internal autocracy of the CMC, the internal pathetic condition of TMC, has joined back to BJP. Similarly, a leader from Congress, Kaustubh Bagchi, has joined BJP also recently. Yesterday.
Can I come in, please?
No, please. I haven't talked to you when it is your time. I think
quickly, Bhaskar, make a point. I'll go to the other panelists as well. Bhaskar, make a point. Yes. Quickly, another 15 seconds. Yeah.
Now, 1 second. So let me complete in one couple of seconds. Now, why people are turning? See, the Sandeshkhali is a unique model as Nandigram. It was a unique model where, under the patronization of the ruling party, as well as the goons like Shah Jahan, there's so many Shah Jahans spreading across the across the different districts of West Bengal. I can give the whole name. Arabul, Shahjahan. They are exploiting exploiting the common man and their assets and their lands for a decade.
Okay.
And when Shahjahan name was, how Shahjahan name came up? The Jyotipriya Mullik Balu, when he has written a cheat to his daughter that if you need money, you contact Shahjahan XYZ. That is called always the criminal leave a tag behind it.
Okay, all right.
From that,
okay, fair enough. Fine. You made your point. Okay, Tausifur, quickly coming to you before I go to my other panelists. You have another 20 seconds to make your point.
You see, I was just listening Bhaskarji, whatever he said, he was giving a speech on elections only. But my question is as simple as that, whether it's 55 days or 5 hours or 4 days, Sheikh Shahjahan has been arrested, he is behind the bars. What about Brij Bhushan? Why is he not convicted? Why is he not evicted? Why is he not suspended from Bharatiya Janata Dal Party? Why? Just because he's from a ruling side? Why so that? I mean, why? Who is Brij Bhushan? Sakshi Malik, the Olympic medal winner, she was crying, she was howling, she was begging the central government to come in the front and intervene in this matter, but no one did anything. I mean, why this kind of biasness, man? This is what my question arises. I mean, if something has happened in Sandeshkhali, you can't ignore. The Honorable Chief Minister said it loud and clearly. If something has happened, no one will be spared, whether it's Sheikh Shahjahan, whether it's MP, MLA, councillor, block leader, whatsoever.
Okay,
no one will be
okay,
spared.
all
But
right.
why Brij Bhushan?
Okay, I have with me Piyush Pant also. Piyush, how do you view this situation? You know, 2019, the issues that had been raised by the BJP against TMC were the Sarada scam, the chit fund scam, you had Narada scam. In fact, their top cop from Kolkata, who was a close aide of Mamata Banerjee, had to be summoned and brought to Delhi. There were a number of summons that had been issued against him. There were the Enforcement Directorate, the National Investigative Agencies, they all were interrogating him. Can the Sandeshkhali issue help BJP gain more ground in West Bengal, or will TMC still hold the reign in the state?
Well, I think the rural Bengal is very open to exploit. That's why, you know, even BJP is trying to reach to the rural Bengal. And because BJP in other parts of India also is confined to the, you know, urban areas, mostly confined to the urban areas. So is the case in West Bengal also. So, I mean, this Sandeshkhali has come as I would say, as a cake to eat, you know, where you can communalize things. You can say that under TMC, the SC and ST community are being exploited. They are having so many atrocities. And they are not being given justice to them. So this is a very fertile ground, I think, for BJP to explore again, because BJP certainly wants to increase its tally of seats in comparison to 2019. So naturally, and if that's why Pradhan Mantri Modi also mentioned to this aspect of the tribal and women aspect of this campaign, and I think because you know, one thing is also very important here, because fine, I mean, this incident and of Sandeshkhali is to be condemned and is to be condemned thoroughly, and those who were behind this incident and the stories which the women of Sandeshkhali told, they are very horrific, you know. And this had been continuing for a long time. So I think, but at the same time, we should also look at the you know, this thing Manipur also. What happened in the Manipur? If BJP says, look what happened in Sandeshkhali, and puts TMC under the scanner. So the BJP should also be put under the scanner as far as
but it's also interesting to note, Piyush, is that, you know, while in West Bengal, the quota of Lok Sabha seats is 42, which is a massive chunk. Something is not, this is not replicated in Manipur. I'm not talking about how the government of India needs to be responsible for each and every citizen in each and every state, and that's the unfortunate part of it. But taking a look at the complete political scenario, taking a look at how electoral politics functions, it is 42 seats versus single digit seats in Manipur. So the focal point for the BJP over here is going to be West Bengal, and despite any criticism that the government faces when it comes to Manipur, will not really be, a sticking point for the BJP. It cannot be a major factor wherein BJP may win or lose the election.
Sure. I mean, you correctly pointed it out, because it is the matter of numbers, and BJP is very much attracted towards number. It always talks about numbers, 400.
I think all political parties talk about numbers. Let's not pick on BJP.
Of course. But BJP is more particular about it and tries to increase its number. We have seen it recently in Rajya Sabha elections also, how they manipulated things and got 2 MPs, extra MPs in their kitty. So they always believe it, and this time they have given the slogan above 400, 400 ke par. So that's why, I mean, as you rightly pointed out, Manipur doesn't have that much importance because it has only 1 seat, and the West Bengal has 42 seats. So it's very important for BJP to grab
but
more
I'd
and
also
more
like
seats.
to put it out there that Manipur, whether it is the Congress party that has ruled Manipur in the past or the BJP, the situation continues to be grim for the people. There has been no solution whatsoever that has been found. Meanwhile, some action has been taken by the central government, the Home Ministry particularly, with the fencing of the Manipur-Myanmar border. I don't know what sort of a backlash it would bring from the citizens, from the people, from the locals who at this point I'm not appreciative of it. Okay, what is going to be the political electoral impact of it? Well, does it matter? Perhaps no. Okay, I'm going to quickly bring in A.K. Mishra also on the telecast with me. A.K. Mishra, just quickly taking a look at the numbers and the statistics. Here we have it. In 2019, the Lok Sabha elections, Mamata Banerjee and the TMC had lost 12 seats. So they had won in 2014 34 Lok Sabha seats. The number drastically reduced to 22. On the other hand, for the BJP, it was a massive increase because out of the 2 seats that had been won by the BJP in 2014, they increased their tally to 18 seats. So this is a rise of 16 seats. How does this pan out for the BJP today? Can there be a increase in the numbers furthermore for BJP?
Ma'am, definitely. All of us, thank you very much for inviting me. The second important thing what I want to tell. Whatever Shah Jahan Sheikh was doing or did under umbrella of TMC and under guidance of maybe Mamata Banerjee or my fellow colleague, person from TMC was saying, perhaps they are not aware that this is the 10,000 year back legacy of Indian culture, Sanatan culture. Yatra naryastu pujyante ramante tatra devta. And whatever Shah Jahan Sheikh was doing, he was going to demolish, he was going to attack over the basic principle of India, Indian culture, Indian philosophy and Indian legacy. Whatever he was going to demand or ordering to the female of a particular that area and how he was going to behave, that was not merely for the vote. And one thing is very important. Whenever the women of India, they have come out from their homes, they have left their, you can say, the kitchen, chauka and chula. The massive change has been observed in history. And this time, I am sure, not only there will be only a proper type of the cleansing of the TMC, but the ideology of TMC will be totally vanished in this election, and whatever remains will be there, ashes will be there, that will be totally cleaned out in state election very soon.
All right, quickly coming back to you, Tausifur. I'm again sticking to the numbers, and there has always been a trend that the country has followed in the maximum number of states ever since 2014, where the BJP came to power. Even though there may be assembly elections that may be won by the opposition parties, say for example in Karnataka, or we take a look at other states, maybe Maharashtra. The trend has always been that Lok Sabha elections, BJP has the upper hand. BJP ends up winning larger percentage of the seats. Such was, West Bengal being an anomaly, where BJP has always run second and sometimes even third to the TMC, and then there was the Congress and the left that have aligned but have done fairly poorly over the last several decades now. Now, could there be a possibility that BJP ends up trumping the TMC this time around, bringing the case in point that BJP may lose out the assembly elections, but in Lok Sabha elections, people vote differently?
I'm really sorry if I cut you short over here, because you see, earlier this whole 2 week, 3 week, it was all about Sheikh Shah Jahan. Now Sheikh Shah Jahan has been arrested. Now this whole ballgame has changed into election, vote bank, seats. Not only you are doing your job, your statistics are perfectly fine. Not only you, but everyone. I mean, since morning, I'm just seeing this. It's all about statistics, vote percentage, how many seats, and blah, blah, blah. But let me tell you clearly, we are not bothered about vote banks. We are not bothered about seats. We will fight elections. We will get what we have done in Bengal. We will get with 75 schemes what we have given to the people of Bengal, to the people of 10 crore who trusted us from last 2011 to 13 years. Now the only problem we are facing, the only thing what we want right now, that we won't allow these bunch of jokers to make a big boss show in Sandeshkhali. This is the most important thing in today's date, that we will not allow anything in Sandeshkhali.
Okay, but I'm going to again quickly come back to the numbers, because it is the numbers that decide the fate of political parties. And Tausifur, I'm going to ask you, at this point in time, is TMC worried? Because BJP was able to take a massive chunk of TMC votes and seats. So what is it that the TMC is doing differently this time around to get back that share of 2022 seats that it had lost, and perhaps even increase the tally to above 34?
Ma'am, we are not those students who's going to complete their syllabus in one night. We are such students that we have studied all the year. We have completed our syllabus. We know our chapters, and we know when is the examination. So we are not scared about anything. We're not scared about losing anything.
Would you agree? Would you concede?
We know where the vote
would you concede that the TMC was not able to perform well in 2019 because there were some limitations? The welfare programs perhaps did not reach to the people. The people were dissatisfied with the way TMC government was functioning.
They trusted some liars. The people of Bengal, they are very serious. They know politics. In 2019, they trusted some bunch of jokers. They trusted some liars, and somehow they believed it. And now they are regretting. But I only want to say one thing.
But a citizen will only look at an alternative when he or she is dissatisfied with the current government, current dispensation.
That's all right. Bhagwan, ek uppar Bhagwan, niche public. हम तो हाथ जोड़कर माफी मांगते हैं कि हमसे कोई गलती भी हमें माफ कीजिए. But हम ये नहीं कहते यार कि आज हमें वोट देना है, हर गलती का बदला वोट से लेना है. We are not like that. We are concerned about the people of Bengal. We want votes. Of course we want votes, but not like this. We are not going to have a communal honky-dory things in Calcutta or West Bengal. We know the votes will come, the people trust us, and everyone will vote for us. And if someone wants to bless BJP, they are most welcome.
Okay, fair enough. Bhaskar Ghosh, quickly getting a response from you about your strategy. Will this work? Will the votes come to you? And what is it at the ground level in terms of welfare programs that the central government, that the BJP has done for the people of West Bengal?
Feud, because the TMC spokesperson is amongst those bunch of criminals and jokers who thinks that by creating Shah Jahan, by creating Arabul of Bhangor, by creating Anubrata Mondal, by creating Bukta Baktui, by creating Kamduni, they will grab the votes of Bengal. We don't want to grab the votes of Bengal. Whatever we have got till now was the blessings of the people of Bengal. They have understood that Dr. Shyama Prasad Mukherjee, who has founded our BJP, Jan Sangh, and after that the Bharatiya Janata Party, we go according to the margdarshan of Dr. Shyama Prasad Mukherjee, and after that Atal Bihari Vajpayee, and after that our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi. We have got a legacy. We got a legacy. I don't disturb you. Please don't interrupt. We got a legacy, and that legacy today is bringing all these schemes one after another in Bengal. But it's very unfortunate that though in the constitution is written it's a joint responsibility, but none of the scheme of central governments. I personally go in the grassroots level to really ask that which scheme of central government is benefited. These schemes of central government, Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, Mudra Yojana, and presently Vishwakarma Yojana, all these are hijacked by the Trinamool goons, and they have made a caucus.
But
So that
Bhaskar,
until you
the
pay
same
the money-
allegation coming from TMC also. The government says that the central government has not released funds as had been promised under the
There is two
state-funded
things.
schemes.
Central government has not released the fund which has been siphoned, siphoned by the TMC by duplicating Aadhaar card and voter card and other relevant documents. 86 lakh card has been duplicated amongst the Rohingyas and others. And we are not here to just make a jamboree for the TMC leaders to construct the big house and to create properties all around the world. So we have not allowed them to do that. But we have released, there is recently Honorable Prime Minister today has given the entire anecdotes of that. Mrs. Nirmala Sitharaman came 3 days back and she has given in public amongst media that how much we have released from Bengal in terms of the GST sharing, in terms of different projects, right from education to everything.
Okay.
But
Fair enough.
Just
fair
one second.
enough. Okay, I'm
there.
out of time. I thank all of you for joining me on the telecast. Obviously, our eyes are going to be focused on Prime Minister Narendra Modi tomorrow when he visits Sandeshkhali, and there are other rallies also lined up. Now, how is the TMC going to respond to this? Can they up the ante, because the elections are very close, and at this time it looks like it is going to be a tight clash between TMC and the BJP.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.